Find a soft stance. Relax your shoulders, your pelvis, your knees, but stay supported. Keeping your eyes either open or closed. Nice. If you have your eyes closed, you can gently open. And then inhale, exhale. Inhale, soft arms, exhale. Last one. Nice, feet comfortably apart. I'm gonna go in an arm swing. Again, soft knees, arms relaxed. If too dizzy, you can keep your gaze forwards, otherwise turn your head. Start adding weight shift. Nice. So twisting in towards one side, lifting the opposite heel. Arms can go a bit wider. Nice. And then from here, we're gonna go up and down. Lifting the opposite heel, soft arm. Use the momentum. And gradually fading out. Go a tiny bit wider with your feet, soften your knees. You're gonna reach towards one side as far as you can. Twist in, and reverse, and switch sides slowly. Keep switching. One more time each side. Nice. You can bend your knees, hands on the top of your knees. Arms are straight. And you're just gently gonna go in a twist from side to side. Be free to pause for a bit longer if you wish. One more time each side. Nice. Now hands either on your pelvis or your lower back. Be free to bend your knees as much as you need to. And start to rotate. Nice big rotations. Noticing your breath. Nice. Change direction. Last one. Nice. Now we're going to go into horse stance squat with our inhale, exhale. Okay, soft arms, soft wrists. And ideally there should be no moments of stopping here. So as you follow the inhalation and then exhalation, just at the end of exhale, you're sinking down already. And up to you how deep you want to go and wide. Last one, pausing the bottom. Beautiful, nice. And slow exit, beautiful. Feet closer together, hands on the top of your knees, starting to rotate in one direction. Heels on the floor easier. If you want more challenge, allow the heels to lift. Go deeper into knee flexion. Try to follow the same tempo. Change direction. Last one. Beautiful, nice. Come to a stop. Lovely. From here, we're gonna go with a single leg, reaching forwards if you remember. So if I'm standing on my right leg, my left leg is reaching forwards. I counterbalance with my upper body and my arms, and then I'm transitioning into single leg hinge, fingers pointing towards the floor. Let's give it a go. 40 seconds one, 40 seconds other. Ready when you are. The higher you go, the harder. The closer to the floor, easier. Nice, and switch, same thing other side. Take your time. Last one. Nice, beautiful. Okay, so from here, we're gonna go into lunge. So left leg forwards, right leg behind, this supported position. Left leg forward, right hand on the side, right leg is behind. If it's too hard, you can always place the knee down on the floor. And then this arm, you're gonna reach up and then slowly elbow to the floor. Let's go. And really try to keep your hips as low as you're comfortable throughout. Nice. And then the last one here, try to place both of your forearms as close as you possible on the floor. We're going to pause for a few moments. And switch. Same thing other side. Give yourself a moment or two. Get in the position. And again, last one, try to bring both of your forearms on the floor or as close as you can comfortably get. Pausing. Noticing your breath. Beautiful. Both knees on the floor. You're going to reach as far as you're comfortable forwards, lengthening the spine. Either hands flat or on the fingertips, whichever you prefer. Nice. Keeping your left arm as it is, your right arm going under until your shoulder is on the floor. And then just find a twist here with each arm going in the opposite directions. And just pause. And switch. Nice one. Bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, just prepping the wrists. Spread your fingers apart, hands stuck in the same position, just rotating in one direction. The further you go, the more intense, so you can easily regulate. Change direction. Nice. Now lifting heels of the wrists up, slowly down. Again, if this is tough, you can do one side up, other up, and then both down. Nice. And then the last one for the wrists, so fingers pointing in this direction. So fin push-ups. Think about getting chest over hands and then roll onto the fists with control. Nice, beautiful. So now going back to this position, and again we have two variations. Easier knees on the floor as you roll the spine into up dog. So glutes are engaged here, shoulders are pushing downwards. And then reverse, or bring your toes under, knees are close to the floor, slightly sideways. And then we're lifting the hips up as you roll. Okay, so you can choose either. We're gonna do it for a minute, roughly. Take your time, let's go. And really focusing on spinal articulation here. Regardless of variation you do at the top, you can also look over one of the shoulders just to target your side if you wish. Again, keep coming back to your breath. Last one. Beautiful, nice. Let's go to seated position. Feet comfortably apart. So heels are on the floor, knees are bent 90 degrees, toes pointing up. We're just gonna rotate from side to side in your own time. Arms sideways or forwards. Pausing for a few moments. And then lift up other side. Lengthen the spine, think about leading with the chest. Let's do one more time each side. Last switch. Nice one. Let's go to cross leg position. Left hand, right knee, so turn towards your right side. Keeping the spine upright, just finding a twist. And then switch. Switch. One more switch. Nice. Now hands on your knees, and we're going to start to articulate the spine and the rib cage. Think about this axis, vertical axis. We're going around. Okay, so first we're going to go clockwise. So forwards, almost like you're arching, sideways, expanding the rib cage on one side, back as you really round, and then the other side. And then just try to connect the dots smoothly. Change direction. Nice. Now either hands on your knees or sideways as more support, and we're gonna sway on the wind, okay? Just going from side to side, head is being very heavy and then kind of flicks to the other side, the last. You might feel a nice stretch on the neck and the rib cage. Just really imagine your head is being super heavy. One more time each side. Sweet. And then the last one in this position, you're just going to reach as far as you're comfortable forwards. Maybe forearms on the floor, maybe this is your level, that's fine. Whatever your level is, just think about in this end position, try to relax your neck so it's kind of hanging freely in the air. But if you reach the floor also, that's fine. Just keep it relaxed. Nice. Slowly rolling the spine up. I'm going to go in a seated position. So here, feet comfortably apart. We're going to go into half bridge. So if I'm going on my right side, fingers sideways or behind, not here. I lift the hips, I push the hips up, I push through my shoulder, I reach as far as I can, following with my eyes, my reaching arm, and then I reverse, and then other side. Let's go. 40 seconds, just keep switching from side to side, gently. Let's go. Ideally at the top, hips and your chest facing up towards the sky. So there's a little bit of rotation in the spine as well. Nice. Last one. Beautiful, nice. From here, I'm gonna go with the hips high, something similar to downward dog. Go wider with your feet. So what we're gonna try to do here, think about your left hand, try to reach towards your right ankle. Maybe it's gonna be your knee, depending on your flexibility, maybe ankle. See how far you can reach. We're gonna pause there for a few moments, if possible. And switch. Switch again. It doesn't matter if you can't go with your heels to the floor. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. Last switch. Beautiful, nice. And then from here, we're gonna lean forwards and to the right in a plank, and then transitioning to the left, and then going back up. So let's do a few rounds one direction. Obviously, further forward you go, the harder it will be on the hands and the shoulders. And then switch. Last one. Beautiful. Then from here, just walk with your hands back towards your feet up until you're in a forward fold. Be ready to soften your knees here, but keep your arms relaxed and your head. You can have a mini wiggle from side to side if you wish. Nice. Now bend your knees as much as you need to, as you count to 10, and slowly rolling the spine up. Nice. Awesome.